Hello, my name is Sally Gimmon, and I'm the owner of the TrustIsYou.com and also a free class on the Great Device, which is my name, www.sallygimmon.com. My goal is to teach as many U.S. business owners, entrepreneurs, franchise owners, 1099 income earners, and also investors how they can save taxes legally. So few people have ever heard of the Spendthrift Trust. It's not taught in schools. It's legal. It's in the IRS Tax Code 643B. It's been in front of the United States Supreme Court on 2 separate occasions, and both times it's been favored. I work with the Benson Financial Trust that was written by a Harvard law professor 76 years ago. And in 76 years, it's never been audited. And only one trust has been examined by a senior IRS agent. He spent 5 hours looking things over. He signed off on the trust and said it is legal. I want to teach this to as many people as possible, but I'm going to tell you a little bit about my history. In 2018, October 2018 was a watershed month for me. 3 major things happened to me. This is why I became a real estate investor. In 2019, still working full-time as a Medicare broker in Phoenix, Arizona, I wholesaled 7 properties nationwide. Woohoo! I was a rock star and paid off $184,000 in debt. I knew about capital gains. I had $50,000 sitting in a bank account for my capital gains. On April 4th of 2020, my CPA called me. I don't know if he was joking or if he was being serious, but he said, "Congratulations, Sally. Your tax bracket went from 22% to 24%. Not a good thing. I owed the federal government not $50,000, but $97,000 in short-term capital gains. I made an appointment with him, drove out to Scottsdale, got on a payment plan with the IRS using my $50,000 and hoping and praying to God I would be come up with another $29,000. I kept it together, signed the paperwork, got my parking validated, went down to the parking garage, and literally cried for 20 minutes. If you know anything about geography, Scottsdale's east of Phoenix. I had to drive home in the sunset back to my house. My great Aunt Kitty always said, "Sleep on it." Next morning, I wake up and at 5 a.m. and I start researching the Rockefellers Spendthrift Trust. I read an article on the Rockefellers Spendthrift Trust, and I started researching it for 5 months. This is April of 2020, middle of COVID, still working as a Medicare broker, but not driving an hour to work and an hour home. All of a sudden, I have all this free time. It's an amazing thing. In September of 2020, I started both my business and my beneficial Spendthrift Trust, and I was the first female mastermind in my real estate group. I was very proud of that fact. For 18 months, I taught about the Spendthrift Trust in my real estate group until I had a falling out with the gentleman who ran the real estate group. My coach, Susan Ma, of Thinking into Results by Proctor Gallagher Institute, tasked me to move, start my own company, and find a new real estate group. I said jokingly to Susan, have me lose 10 pounds. But that's what I did. So I want to teach as many people how to save taxes. Today, I'm going to share with you one of my clients. True story, a husband and wife were selling an apartment building. They bought it in 2012 for $1.5 million. They were selling it for $5 million April 2023. They would have to pay capital gains on April 15th of 2024. That's a year afterwards. They at 15%, they saved $570,000, or at 20%, they saved $760,000. Now, to tell you a little bit about them, he was 69, she was 66. This is money that they could save for their retirement. They didn't know about the Spendthrift Trust. They had seen one of my videos on YouTube. This is why I do these videos, because who knows who's going to be watching what video at what time. If I can help you save with the business trust, you're going to save at least 90% on your federal income taxes, and in 43 states no longer pay state income taxes. So if you're making at least $80,000, you should be looking at this. Or if you are an investor, any kind of investor, with the beneficial Spendthrift Trust, you're going to save the following 5 taxes: short-term and long-term capital gains, interest income taxes if you're a passive investor, if you are doing forex investing, If you're doing the BRRRR strategy, subject to real estate, notes, seller financing, creative financing, or your mutual funds. Dividend income taxes. If you are a stock market investor, you're living off of dividends, you're doing day trading, you're doing options trading, futures trading, or commodities trading. Rental income taxes. If you have short-term rental like Airbnb, vacation rentals, you have 5 doors, 10 doors, 20 doors, multifamily, commercial property. Maybe you have apartment buildings, or if you're doing arbitrage, Airbnb arbitrage or rental arbitrage. And the fifth tax, you will save royalty income taxes if you have talents. My goal is to teach this to as many people as possible. Again, my website is www.thetrustisyou.com, and my free class on the Great Discovery is my name, www.sallygimmon.com. When you go out there, you'll get a 23-minute presentation. You'll get 3 articles from Forbes magazine. You get 2 pages of case law to prove that it's true, and a chart showing that if you're making at least $80,000, if you're making $80,000 gross in filing single, how much you will save in all 50 states. This is legal. This is in the IRS Tax Code 643B. It comes from England, way back when King Henry VIII started the Church of England. U.S. presidents know about this, and the super rich know about this. This is not taught in schools. Thank you for watching. Have a beautiful day. Take care.